Breaking news from Somalia and the Horn of Africa. U.S. President Donald Trump questions America's military presence in Somalia and Kenya, calling instead to fight an enemy within at home. Could this shake up U.S. operations in East Africa? Meanwhile, Somalia is set to begin its first oil drilling with Türkiye, boosting the nation's economy. The Somali government is also electrifying 150 health facilities and improving infrastructure nationwide. And the fight against al-Shabaab intensifies as Djibouti pledges more troops and Somali Custodial Corps strengthens security. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into these developments. Trump addressed senior military officials at Marine Corps Base Quantico, Virginia, claiming that decades of foreign deployments diverted troops from domestic security. He described an invasion from within that's harder to detect because they don't wear uniforms. While he didn't specify whether U.S. missions in Somalia and Kenya would change, these comments could influence ongoing counter-terrorism efforts against al-Shabaab. The U.S. Embassy in Somalia has limited some services due to a federal government shutdown in Washington. Essential functions continue, like protecting U.S. citizens, but non-emergency consular services are paused. Other embassies in the Horn of Africa, including Ethiopia and Djibouti, also scaled back operations. Somalia is about to drill its very first oil block with Turkey's support. This marks a major leap for the country's economy and regional influence. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud told Parliament that drilling will start in the coming months, following seismic surveys conducted by the Turkish vessel Oruç Reis. Turkey's Petroleum Corporation has signed agreements to explore 3 onshore blocks covering 16,000 square kilometers. This partnership isn't just about oil. Somalia also plans to build Africa's first satellite launch station, backed by Turkey, alongside new roads, airports, and seaports, to turn the nation into a regional trade and tech hub. Economic and security progress. The president emphasized that Somalia is now funding 100,000 soldiers, civil servants, and teachers entirely from domestic revenue. Recent tax reforms, debt relief, and constitutional changes are helping the nation stabilize and grow. President Mohamud concluded, "We will use Somalia's natural wealth to drive growth, unity, and progress." This historic oil drilling marks a new era for Somalia's economy and technology. Stay tuned for updates. Prime Minister Hamsa Abdi Barre inaugurated a large-scale electrification project, providing free electricity to 150 health facilities. The project focuses on green energy, improving access to healthcare, and contributing to sustainable development. Mogadishu, Djibouti has pledged to send more troops to Somalia to combat the persistent threat of al-Shabaab. Djibouti's permanent representative to the UN, Mohamed Siad Douale, announced the commitment at the UN General Assembly, praising Somalia's progress in state building and security, while warning that challenges remain. A new bilateral agreement between Djibouti and Somalia will allow additional troops to support African Union peace efforts under ASEM, strengthening ongoing operations against al-Shabaab. Douale also called on the international community to increase assistance, highlighting continued threats to civilians, security forces, and humanitarian missions. Djibouti has been a key contributor to peacekeeping in Somalia for over a decade, playing a crucial role in stabilizing the Horn of Africa. Flags waving plus soft fade out. The Somali lower house ratified the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child, ensuring children's rights are legally protected. The Ministry of Family and Human Rights Development will implement programs to improve the lives of Somali children nationwide. Prime Minister Hamza highlights visible improvements at Aden Ade International Airport. Repairs to cooling systems and enhanced passenger services are underway to ensure smoother operations for travelers. Somalia extends warm congratulations to China on the 76th anniversary of its National Day. Abdisalam Abdi Ali, Somalia's Minister of Foreign Affairs, praised China's remarkable progress over the past 7 decades, calling it a celebration of enduring achievements and steadfast growth. The statement highlighted the strong bonds between Somalia and China, built on mutual respect, solidarity, and long-standing friendship. Somalia is committed to deepening these ties through cooperation, joint projects, and shared efforts in peace and development. As China marks this historic day, Somalia looks forward to continued partnership, advancing peace, development, and prosperity for both nations. Happy 76th National Day to the People's Republic of China. Flags waving plus soft fade out. Mogadishu, Somalia's custodial corps has deployed newly trained troops to the front lines in the fight against al-Shabaab. Major General Mahad Abdirahman Aden says the reinforcements will strengthen joint security forces, support troops holding battle lines, and intensify ongoing offensives across southern and central Somalia. Originally focused on prison security, the custodial corps now plays an active combat role as part of Somalia's broader strategy to mobilize all security branches against al-Shabaab. The commander urged soldiers to maintain discipline and professionalism, reminding them that safeguarding national security is a duty for all Somali forces. Somali troops, backed by international and regional partners, have recently escalated airstrikes and ground operations, targeting al-Shabaab bases in their strongest strongholds. The government vows to continue operations until the extremist group is defeated. Flags waving plus fade out.